Hi everyone, this is Paul Lang from Disciplined Trading Strategies with this week's Play of the Week for the week ending November 19th, 2017. For this week, the trade occurred on the 16th and it was PayPal. This is back to a gapping type of trade because it was one of the better gaps I've seen in 2 or 3 weeks. This is a tier 1 bullish gap. Entry was on a 1-minute DTS breakout with actually a pattern failure entry. Management was simple, reward to risk 2.7 to 1. Last week I talked about why I select the plays, and this week I had questions about where these concepts come from. Am I just kind of winging it every day? Is it just a lot of experience that gets me to see things? And the answer is no, quite the opposite. Experience is actually what tells me to follow strict discipline type of strategies and rules. I guess it wasn't apparent to me that a lot of you don't understand that these plays are all things that are very strategically taught and understood and as objective as they can be. This concept comes from page 55 of the Mastering Gaps Manual, and the entry is going to come from page 78. The concepts from page 78 of the Mastering Gaps Manual. Everything I do throughout the day, I only have 3 or 4 strategies I really turn to, and I try to pick the best of those strategies each and every day. This day we had a really nice gap, a tier 1 minus, but tier 1 is the best you can get. There are a couple little nicks that I got for not being perfect, and that's why I waited on the entry a little bit, but it turned out to be good to wait. This is the daily chart of PayPal right here in the top left corner. I put the daily in there. I wanted to also give the hourly. That's where we're gapping to, that big green bar. The opening of that bar right there was where it was opening that morning. And I also want to give, and I also look at the perspective on the 60-minute chart as well, because sometimes you want that extra perspective. The daily chart was up for a little bit, which is one of the minor issues with this gap, but the 60-minute chart helped to correct some of those issues. The stock opened right there on the 60-minute chart, and I'm going to zoom down to a 5-minute chart where you can see that gap up. The gap up occurred, and I waited till there for my entry. You can see the zoom down there on the 1-minute chart, that entry right there, it actually occurred on a small little pattern failure. And again, that is on page 78 of the Mastering Gaps Manual. That turned out to be the perfect entry, confirmed that it had been done moving down for the day, and it continued to move up. The entry 75.63, stop at 75.29. Target 1, a relatively smart target, 76.36. I try to get generally safe with a portion of the trade and then let the rest play out. Problem was target 2. Target 2, I took at 76.71. I trailed out there, and it trailed by 1 penny, the number I had picked as a trail, and the stock continued to double the move that it had. I literally could have doubled that back half profit. It was a 6R move on the back half. I got nicked out by a penny. I'm not complaining. It was one of the better trades for the week, but nevertheless, I should have let that go just a little bit better, a little bit smarter. I tend to try to walk away from these in the afternoon, and had I done that this day, it would have been better. This particular day, I was sitting there watching it, which got me a little bit tight on the trail and just got taken out. This trade was done in the DTS trading room. Every morning we take and we very calmly evaluate the best trades available from different categories. We pick a handful to watch, and throughout the morning we continue to evaluate and find the best trades to enter at any given moment. If you are in another trading room, or you're not in a room but you have the time to be, check us out. DTS Trading Room, you can go to the website and simply click on the services page, and we'll tell you how to take a trial to the DTS Trading Room. Until next time, this is Paul Lang. Good trading, everybody.